Debbie Wasserman Schultz accuses Jay Johnson of lying under oath. Former DNC chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz accuses former DHS chief Jay Johnson of lying under oath when he claimed the DNC refused the help of the FBI and DHS after their computer systems were invaded. As the Gateway pundit previously reported, former DNC chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz said Wednesday that neither the FBI nor any other government agency contacted her about the hacking of the DNC's computer networks, the Washington Examiner reports. Debbie Wasserman Schultz's claims that she was never contacted by any government agency about supposed hacking of the DNC's computer systems directly contradicts former DHS Chief Jay Johnson's testimony before the House Intelligence Committee earlier Wednesday. Debbie Wasserman Schultz rolled her eyes as CNN's Kate Baldwin brought up Jay Johnson's testimony, where he claimed that the DNC was contacted by the FBI and offered to help them with cyber security. Wasserman Schultz, he's wrong in every respect. Let me be very clear, at no point during my tenure at the DNC was I contacted by the FBI, DHS, or any government agency, or alerted or made aware that they believed that the Russians, an enemy state, was intruding on our network. Wasserman Schultz reiterated respectfully, Secretary Johnson is utterly misinformed. The FBI and other federal agencies did virtually nothing to make sure that when there was concern that there was an intrusion on our network by the Russians, that they did virtually nothing to sound the alarm bells. The Daily Caller points out that Wasserman Schultz's statements conflict with those of former DNC Vice Chairwoman Donna Brazile, who admitted that federal officials had been in contact with them regarding hacking. I talked to the General Counsel of the DNC today, and he assures me that every step along the way when we were notified of these issues that we changed systems, changed procedures. Brazile told CNN last summer, at no time did we ignore the warning from the FBI or any other federal official. Something isn't adding up. Either someone is lying or the Democrats are just too inept to run anything. Either way, they are not fit to run a country. Take a listen here.
Something else that's been happening that happened on Capitol Hill. The former Secretary of Homeland Security testified yesterday about the Russian hacks during the election, and he flat out said that the DNC refused his department's help. You put out a statement afterward basically saying that Jay Johnson was wrong. Where is he wrong?
He's wrong in every respect. Let me just be very clear. At no point during my tenure at the DNC was I contacted by the FBI, DHS, or any government agency, or alerted or made aware that they believed that the Russians, an enemy state, was intruding on our network. At no point. And I am a member of Congress who had the ability to sit down and be briefed in a classified setting. Even Director Comey testified publicly that he wished that he had gone to the top of the organization. We're one of the two national political parties. It is astounding that when they had a member of Congress who was leading that organization, that no one felt it was any more important when we had a foreign enemy intruding on one of the two political parties' networks to do anything more than lob a phone call in to our tech support through our main switchboard.
But how can both
That's
be
outrageous.
true? I mean, Secretary Johnson says that the DNC rebuffed the help that they offered. You're saying that no one ever contacted you.
Respectfully, Secretary Johnson is utterly misinformed. That is simply not accurate, and much that has been written about the timeline of events by the New York Times, the Washington Post, that document through multiple sources, including me, that the FBI and other federal agencies did virtually nothing to make sure that when they were aware, at the point that they were aware that there was, or concerned that there was an intrusion on our network by the Russians, that they did virtually nothing to sound the alarm bells to make us aware of that. And they left, essentially, the Russians on our network for almost a year before we discovered.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Jay Johnson's a liar, Shultz is a crook, and they can't get their stories together. That's the whole thing. The Russians, how is this woman even in charge and not arrested? And Jay Johnson's another lying, corrupt person, because again, they don't have anything. What Russians? They would have lost the elections. The Russians didn't have to get involved. Just look at their faces. Look at Shultz, Hillary Clinton, Pelosi, all these criminals in charge. Really? The Russians had to get involved for you to lose the election? You would have lost without any help just by your faces alone. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.